In the previous video, we have developed employee management system website using C#, using projectpixel.in website. So the project in Microsoft Visual Studio is this is the project that we have developed. So these are the web pages. All these web pages we have generated from projectpixel.in website. So once we log in into this particular, once we run this particular application, what happens we'll see in browser. So this is the registration and what login. So once we log in into the site, admin, this is admin and also what admin. Click on login. Now this is what the administrator web page that we got. Here there is a home, employees, salaries and logout. In the employees, we have a sub options. So when you click on this add, the employee record should be added into the table. So administrator is adding the employee records into the table. So for this particular add, we are going to generate the code in C# in projectpixel.in website. So first of all, we log in into the site. That is vamshi@gmail.com, and the password, OTP password is, this is the password, login. Now we are going to create add employee, adding the record into the employee. So that web page we are going to develop by clicking on develop web pages menu. So this is what develop web pages. Here we have to give this is what the language name is, C#.NET, and the server is database server is SQL server. And what is this server name and what is this database name and what is the table name? So for this we are going to open Microsoft SQL Server. In this I have created a database employee DB, and there is a table present in the database is employees. So when you open this, when you see the design of this particular employee table, these are the columns that exist: employee number, department, employee name, gender, address, email, mobile and photo. So photo is a column. So for pictures, for files uploading, we have to use the column names either for photo or file, or it may be EMP photo, but the combination of photo it should be present, or it should contain what, file. And this column is varchar column, because in this photo column we are going to store the photo image name we are going to store. So that is why we have taken as varchar of 100. Now into this table we are going to add the record, and that this database name, this table name, details we have to provide here. So what is the server name? The server name is, in the SQL server, go to the file, connect object explorer, and here this is the server name, and this server name we copy, control C, or I can say copy here, and I go into the projectpixel.in website and I paste here. But as it is a C#.NET website that we are developing, in C#.NET single backward slash is not allowed, therefore I provide another slash here. So if it is a VB.NET, in the VB.NET only single backslash is allowed, so we need not to do any changes. Then what's the database name? The database name is employee DB, and the username and password. Here no username password, because our server is Windows authentication. In Windows authentication there is no username and password. If it is server authentication, then there will be a login and password. So in my computer I have loaded this SQL server with Windows authentication. That is why no username password. That is why I am not giving the username as well as password. And the table name is employee table. This is employees table, and for this employees table I would like to generate add record web page. Then give the column names of this employee table into which you would like to add the values. So that column names we will see from here. So these are the column names. So employee number, department, employee name. So I give here employee number. First column is employee number, is the integer column, and the control that we would like to display is number as a required field. Then it is a department. The department is a varchar, but it is a drop down control that you would like to display in the web page. Next, employee name. Employee name is a varchar in the text box and is also a required field. We'll check out. Then what is another columns present? Gender, address and email. So again we give here gender. Gender is a varchar and it is a radio buttons. I am going to select from 2 radio buttons. We have to select one, that is male and female radio buttons we are going to create. Then address is there. Address is a varchar and as a control type we are going to display as a text area, multi-line text box. So gender, address. What the next one is? Gender, address, email, mobile. So here I will add one more column, email, and is a varchar column in the data table, and here we are going to select what email control. Then again add column. Here is a mobile. It's a mobile column and it is a varchar and it is a number control we would like to show, because mobiles only numbers we have to give the input, that is by mobile control. Then add one more column. In this column, what the last column is after mobile is a photo. So therefore I give here something called as photo and varchar, and here text box. Not text box, we would like to upload the file, therefore you have to take a file control. And all these are the mandatory thing. Text area, address, okay, we have to give mobile, email we have to give, mobile, as well as what, photo. So required fields. Then click on the submit button and save the web page. What is the web page? This is add employee emp.aspx is the extension. Then action file. After adding the record, which web page should be displayed in the browser? The same web page we want to display. The same web page we want to display. Therefore, I give what, hash. Then what is the menu that you would like to show in this add emp aspx web page? So we see the output of this particular project. This is admin master page. This menu is present in admin master page. This admin master page we have to show in add emp.aspx. So I say admin master.master. This is a master page that you would like to show in add emp.aspx. What is the form width that you would like to go for? I say 50% of the form width. And if you want to provide any background color, give the background color of the form. Next, department. Department is a drop down column. Therefore, we give some column values here, like what is that is accounts department, sales department, and inventory department. These are 3 values that should be shown in a department drop down, and value should be given by separating comma. And what is this table name and a column name? So if you want to load from table column from some table column values, if you want to load into the department drop down, then that table name and that column name we have to provide here. But here I am not giving any table and column values. Manually I am adding accounts, sales and inventory to the department drop down. Next, gender. Gender is a radio buttons. So radio buttons, what is the text that you would like to show beside the radio button? That text we have to give it. I am giving the male and female, and here the values. When you select these radio buttons, what are the values that you would like to store in gender column? That values we can give here. So M and F I can give. So M for male and female. So when you select male, we will get the value from the drop down is M, and for the female we will get the value as F. You can also give same values, that is male and female. That is also possible, any value that you can give. So submit. Yeah, here you have to select the template, how you want to have your web page. So I am going to select the first one. This is add record. This template I am going to select without any images. Now download these pages or files, and once downloaded, go there, open containing folder and copy add emp and add emp cs file. These 2 files I copy and go into my project. Solution Explorer, right click on UMS project and say paste. And you can see that add EMP page is created. This is the add EMP page created. This is a web page design, and here you can go and see the code. That code is created in the backend. This is the code that is created for adding the record into the table. So now we'll save it, and what I want to do is here in the employees, when I select employees and add, when I click on the add, that add EMP page should be displayed, and this link we have to do in the project. So there is an admin master present. In the admin master, go to the source, and here I am going to do the changes. See, this employees is the main menu, and these are sub options that are present, add, search. So here I am going to change the link, that is add emp.aspx file that I would like to navigate. Means this is the page that I would like to navigate when you click on the add button, add menu, sorry, sub option of employees, and just click on save button. Okay, once it is saved, now again we start the project from home.aspx. So right click, view in browser. Okay, save the changes. Yeah, I log in. What is that? Is admin is the user, and username is admin, and password is also admin, and I click on login button. Once login, you can see that employees add. When I click on the add, now see that I got an add. What is this? Add web page. I got it. So there is an image. It is not showing here. Now this image, what I do is I go on to my desktop folder. This is there is an images folder present on my desktop, and here I am going to say add image. So what are the image that you would like to say that this is the image I am going to take, copy, and go here, Solution Explorer, right click on images and paste it. This is add record.jpg. Now in the add EMP, okay, I select this image and I go to the source and I change here images. What is that? Is add record dot, add record dot, what is that? Is jpg. Okay, this is the changes I did and design. This is the thing. Now save all, and I go to this browser and refresh it. So it's taking time. Okay, this is what updated in the browser now. Now I add the records here, please. This is 101 department. You can select the department. This is sales department, and employee name I'm going to give as Raju, and he's a male. Okay, address is 1-1-1, and email, that is raju@gmail.com, and mobile number I'm selecting some mobile number, random value I'm giving, and the photo I'm going to upload. So I select the browse button. Here this is the employee photo I am taking, right, and just click on add. Record added successfully. Now we'll see that whether the record is added or not in the database. So we go to employees and go open table. Here I execute it. So once execute this query, you see that this is the record that is added. Okay, now this is the record that is added. This is the photo image file name that is stored in the photo column, right? And in the project, what we do is Solution Explorer. See the way that photo is loaded into your project, that we have to see. So what do is on the project name, just you right click and refresh the folder, or any refresh is present. No, refresh folder. Okay, refresh folder, you say refresh folder, and you see that one uploads folder is shown here. And in this uploads folder, you see there is a file present. It's employee1.jpg, that what we have loaded as an employee photo. Okay. Similarly, I will add a few more records, that is 102, and this is I select inventory, and this is Sravanti, and female, and I give this 2-2- as the address, and this is Sravanti@gmail. And I'm going to select some random mobile number, and I select a photo. This is a photo, and click on open and click on add. So record added successfully. I will add one more record. This is 103, and the department is like accounts, and this is not 70. Now this time I'm going to with Kumar, and this is a mail, and the address is something 5-5-5, and I'm going to say that kumar@gmail.com, and the number I'm going to change randomly like this, and I'm going to give the photo of the Kumar employee. Yeah, this is okay, and click on add. Now we go to the database and we will execute the query, so that you see that 3 records are added into the table, and we go here uploads, just refresh the folder so that you will see the images. So this is what we have generated this code, this add employee design as well as the backend code we have generated in projectpixel.in website.